Oh, baby, it feels good to be back in the main event again.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Cider is your new and two-time Big West Internet Champion.
Match! Lance? Skullz? Do you see this? How'd this get... Oh, it's just the Joker. Lance, you must have not heard before you requested this match. I am not discouraged. I am not set back by my loss on TalkDown last week and having Justin Cider regain his championship. Because I am just happy to have won it first attempt in the first place. Unlike some people who got title shot after title shot and failed every darn time. So Lance, just know I am discarding every single Joker here on Tuesday Night TalkDown. And you may have 4 suits to snap on, but it doesn't mean you've got a full deck.
Welcome to your purgatory, Skye. The purgatory that you have to crawl and scratch your way out of. The purgatory that is jerking the curtain. The purgatory where I, Lance Skullz, am the ferryman that decides who lives and who dies, and I saw no pennies on your eyes when you fell, so I don't like your chances, and fall you did. Meteorically, just as you rose, you went to the best schools, had the greatest teachers, signed on a dotted line to get the contract to be a champion, had some good promos, but then it was all taken away from you and you fell. You have fallen down to the depths of hell. Welcome. So you can take your Hot Topic Hocus Pocus and put it in a box till next Halloween. Because I'm the real deal Rosemary's Baby, and if you don't get the reference, I am the devil! So what kind of voodoo do you do against true evil?
Fifth and final week of the Jibber Jabber Cup, and Devil's Advocate and Dylan Murphy are in the driver's seat, but anything can happen on this final week. Let's get to it.
Mr. Money Mark, you're a smart man, but you and I have 2 different definitions of cost. Because when it comes to cost for you, it's all the money that you have, everything you have spent it on. Money is the one thing that's almost as evil as I am. But when I speak of cost, I speak of the fact that I have had to scrape and crawl in this tournament, starting at the very bottom and climbing my way to the top. So go home, count all of your money, rethink every decision you've made, because when you count that money, you will see it is not enough to cover the hospital bills and psychiatric treatment it takes to face the Devil's Advocate. Because for you, this may be the end of the road, but for me, I'm far from my final destination. Do not stray.
Hey, Mr. Money Mark here, and you know, I could have spread a lot of this around to win the cup, but I didn't enter to win. I entered it to find something, and I did. It definitely wasn't you, Johnny Dean, you greaseball. Dylan Murphy, fly away like the free bird you claim to be. And Zilla, you dropout, you couldn't even handle a draw against me. You guys ain't what I was looking for. I found it with Mean Machine Sr. and you, Devil's Advocate. You and I are so much alike, we both like to build things up so they're better. Only you like to destroy them before you build up, whereas I find the positive and build from there. So how about after you win the cup, we get together, great minds thinking alike, I'll teach you how to find the positives, and we'll build something that won't ever crumble. You can bank on that.
So in this school that is the Jibber Jabber Cup, Johnny Dean's had quite the ride. I fought Murphy's Law, but the law won. Thought I could go straight to hell with the devil's advocate, only to be badly burned. They say that I had passed the money mark, but I'm pretty sure I missed it. However, in a strange twist of fate, I got set for the top student last week, only to find out at the 11th hour he called in sick. Maybe Johnny's been wrong this whole time, and maybe I am the dean of the Jibber Jab. And what better way to prove it with my final exam this Tuesday, taking on the machine itself. Mean Machine, who sadly will have a major malfunction from too much grease it can't handle.
You know, maybe the old Mean Machine didn't have the best showing in the Jibber Jabber Cup, but I deserve more than some rookie tournament. I'm a living legend, in case you forgot. I trained with the original spoiler, and for you, Johnny Dean, I'm gonna spoil your last week. Because here we go, Looby Loo, you greaseball. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Tuesday night. TalkDown, that is. And I'm gonna talk you into the ground, 'cause you ain't no Dean of Mean when you're messing with the Mean Machine.
So Dylan Murphy edges his way into the #1 spot of the JJC. Well, I gotta tell you, it's a little bit bittersweet, because I was really hoping to face one of the best that this tournament had, but one of the best that this tournament had was forced to forfeit. But that was last week, and this is right now. This is the final week of the Jibber Jabber Cup, and I have every intention of taking home the W. Zilla, my man, mad respect. I love you, bro. And I really hope that one day Dylan Murphy and the DWO can do some business together. As for the rest of you in this tournament, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, except for Money Mark. That guy. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, Mercury decided to up the ante in his match with Beef Boy on September the 26th in Summerland. Challenged Beef Boy to a loser leaves town match. Will Beef Boy respond? We sure hope so, and we'll get it to you right here on Tuesday Night Talkdown or Thursday Night Throwdown. Don't miss it.
How you doing, Cope? September 26th, my 33rd birthday, you and I are going to go one-on-one for the Big West Wrestling Television Championship. My Big West Wrestling Television Championship. And I know you're going to put up one hell of a fight, baby. You're the man. Don't get me wrong. I know you. You're a pillar up in the Okanagan for show. But I'm the man, bro. And everywhere I go, I don't just take moments, I take championships. I take pride, I take it all. And right now, I'm in my zen zone. You can call it a happy place, whatever you want. Down at Stanley Park, the sun is shining, nature's beautiful. It doesn't get better than this. And you know what's scarier than a mad JT is a happy JT. Because I'm focused, I'm happy, clear-minded, ready. To take another moment to take what's mine, to keep what's mine. Check this out. Nice. And I'm gonna whoop your ass, Cope. So be ready, bro. You better be as focused as I am. And if you make a mistake, you better believe I'm gonna capitalize on it, because the moment is mine. See you later, baby.
Just between you and me, Jordie Taylor, one man to another, regardless of what happened September 26th at Live Laugh Larry in Summerland, British Columbia, when we face off for my television title, what happens to be in your possession right as we speak. You calling me a pillar of the Okanagan? Those words mean the world to me. Almost brought a damn near tear to my eye, but the problem is, those are just words. Just like this K5 medallion, which I'm gonna cash in to win the television title. It's just a bit of metal and fabric. And just like both of us, we may be men, but we're just flesh and blood. But I realize that. But also let you know something else, Jordie. I respect you. I look up to you, and damn, I say it, I love you. But the problem for you is it's the same type of love I have for a big old trophy-sized bull moose. Is that the power is astounding. The majesty is amazing, but I'm still looking at you through the crosshairs. So yeah, you may call me a pillar of the Okanagan, and that really warms my heart, but I like to think of it more is that I'm a super predator. Because I hunt when I want, I kill what I want, and come September 26th, we're all gonna find out who's gonna get preyed upon. Because I hope you're happy. It makes it a lot easier for me, because I was taught when you're hunting and you pull that trigger, your prey better not know it hits it. Happy birthday, buddy.
Man, oh man. Now, Zilla, I'm gonna start this one off real hot, man. It's unfortunate for you that when you've been in a bit of a losing slump lately, Marty Sugar books you to go up against arguably one of the best rising young stars in TalkDown. That's just a fact, man. You can check that fact if you want. But I digress. Now, I've done my homework on you, Zilla. You cut some really solid promos, man. I love your work. People can say all they want about, oh, his shirt is wrinkled. Oh, he has too much lighting. Zilla does this, Zilla does that. You cut some good promos, man. That's the bottom line. But you know what? No DWO, no fancy lighting, no basement promo. It's gonna save you from me. None. Just absolutely nothing. And you want to tell me to bring my A game. Man, I think you need to do your research on the past couple weeks. I've been bringing my A game. I've been bringing the heat. Where have you been, Zilla? Nobody knows. So you know what? If you think you're gonna beat me, Zilla, you played yourself. And think again.
Casey, what have you gotten yourself into? Okay, stop me if you've heard this one. You cut some pretty solid promos, and my guy, I think you're pretty tough, but I'm pretty sure I have what it takes to beat you this week. Now, that's all good and all. I understand you don't think you're afraid of Zilla, but I gotta let you know, Casey, Tyler's afraid of Zilla, alright? This isn't fun. This isn't something I enjoy becoming, but this is something I gotta do to prove, once again, just like I do every week, why Zilla is right. And I don't think you understand why Zilla's here, Casey. You see, Zilla's here for people just like you. The brass ring chasers. The yes men to the judges, alright? That's why Zilla's here. I'm here to teach you a lesson much more valuable than anything you can learn from some fruit cider how to be a wedding singer training camp, alright? Zilla's here to win. Now my record's spotless, except for one dive we took for Mr. Cider because I didn't want to work that Tuesday. Now, I just want you to remember, when you cut the same promo for the 17th time, no matter how bad the judges hurt your feelings, I love you, kid. Have a good day.
Boom. Tuesday night TalkDown, Big West Wrestling, Eskimofo. This is the should-be, would-be internet champion, as well as the Big West Wrestling television champion if it wasn't for insider voting. Oh, and Johnny Dean, I hope it's an adequate location enough for you to pay attention to me, not the background. But Eskimofo, this is where we go to you. I know who you are. I can respect what you bring to the table. You talk a mile a minute. But who are you? And what's an Eskimofo, Because at this rate, boy, my hair's got more personality than you do. And yeah, I'm banged up. I just defended my championship, one of many this past weekend. No sleep because everybody wants a piece of old Grady. Gotta be super brother, super uncle, super whatever the case I am, Nat, and you know it. Eskimofo, you better realize how important this moment is. Because while I take advantage of every moment and I make them all count and I get max value out of every single one of them, you better realize that if you don't do that this time, there ain't gonna be much left for you. Because where do you go from me? And like I said before, if there ain't insider voting, and I don't tell my fans how to vote, so there's a chance you could win, but based on how I bring things to the table, I don't think that's gonna happen. Your turn. Mofo.
Well, they say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Look out, Jordie, because I am not going to be happy with just a promo battle. I am challenging you to an actual match, Jordie Taylor, the old greedy bastard, versus the Eskimofo. Anytime, anywhere, anybody that'll book it. I'll come down. I will take my dog sled as far as it'll take me. I will jump on a plane for the rest of it. I will portage. I will take a boat. Anything I need to do to get that gap between me and you smaller and smaller, Jordie, until finally I'm face to face with you in the ring and not even the Jordie T can stop me. Because you know what? You're impressive. But I'm the best.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
You know, Justin, I come out to my truck to think. Think about all the battles we've had, both verbally and physically. And we're doing it again. I've been in the internet title picture many times against you and many others. It would have been nice to take the title from Skye or the Dopes or Jordie, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take the title from you and you alone, because it would be so much sweeter if you had to tell your family that you let them down because of me. I want that title, and I'm gonna get it. I'll keep coming back until I get what I want, and then I want more after that. I want it all, preferably delivered. And I'm taking what is mine, and that's the Big West Internet Championship. And you're just gonna have to live with that. So enjoy that championship while you can, Justin. Because it's coming over my shoulder now.
What a great day for the beach. What a great day to be champion. First ever, two-time Big West Internet Champion, baby. Ah, damn, it feels good. But it ain't no surprise. Master of Manifestation told you exactly how it was gonna be. Big Bad OG beat Jordie Taylor 3 weeks in a row. Couldn't stop me. The undefeated juggernaut Skye was dealt a harsh lesson in humility last week with her first ever loss. Leadership by example, that's what I do, that's why I'm here. My opponent this week, though, a familiar face, a man who I've faced before and has come from my internet championship before and has had more title shots than I could honestly try to look up. But even with a friend on the voting panel, he still can't get the job done. So it's the man who's had more show openings than anybody else in TalkDown history versus the man with more main events in Tuesday Night TalkDown history this week. So Sleazy Steve, doesn't take a genius to see. Your win-loss record has not been fantastic since you joined the Dopes and the Ropes. And maybe that hand you were offered is more like a dead weight. So why don't you join the winning team with the entertainment provider, your best friend Justin Cider, and join the family. Well, you'll have a lot more time to do fun things like hang at the beach and work on your tan lines. Think about it.
Interesting trivia tidbit, TalkDown fans. The longest winning streak in TalkDown history belongs to Justin Cider with 7 wins. By defeating Skye last week, he ended her streak at just 6. Surely the rematch between these two will be epic. Do not forget that the only way to have your vote count is to fill out a ballot completely by picking a winner or draw on every match in the comment section of wherever you are watching this video. The deadline to vote is Wednesday, September 9th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do not be late! Meanwhile, this week's Thursday Night Throwdown will not only have results of your voting and declaring the first ever Jibber Jabber Cup winner, we will also have news and updates from what happened when the Okanagan invaded real Canadian wrestling during the Labor Day long weekend. That's it for tonight. Talk to you later.
Just maybe, my hard work around here is paying off. And just maybe, if you give me what I want, the Dopes will stop hijacking your A show. Well, I never set my ransom conditions. You see, I don't want a title shot. Do you know what I really want? Do you know what Zilla really wants? Zilla wants you, Marty. And Zilla doesn't want the Marty promoter of Big West Wrestling. He doesn't want the Marty owner of Tuesday Night Talkdown. He wants the Mad Dog Marty Sugar. He wants all 18 years experience. He wants the promo battle of a lifetime.